You might think that being an attractive person means having good taste, money in the bank, a strong body, and high confidence and self-esteem, right? I am certain that what I am about to say now will seem like a big lie to 99% of the audience, but here it goes. You are more attractive than you think, and I am going to show you in this video that even without saying anything, and even if you think you're ugly, you really are an attractive person. However, the only one who seems not to know this yet is you yourself. So without further ado, let's go. First thing, receiving few compliments from people. How often have you found yourself in the following situation? You were 100% confident in yourself and thought you would attract everyone's attention in a certain place, but instead, you received no compliments or nobody even noticed that you were well dressed or put together. Obviously, after this, anyone would feel their self-confidence shaken, thinking something might be wrong with them, reflecting on whether their appearance is pleasant or not. However, folks, this event should not be taken in that line of thinking. It can actually indicate the exact opposite, that you are an attractive person. And the reason for this is that others assume you already know and don't need an extra reminder. This is closely related to the image we have of ourselves. Therefore, focus on yourself. If you dressed up for a specific person and they didn't notice, it doesn't matter. After all, you dressed up and should feel good about it. And one thing I can guarantee, this person may not have noticed, but someone else did. After all, we are not made to please everyone, and not everyone pleases us. So, if nobody mentions the fact that you are good-looking or well-dressed, it doesn't necessarily mean they don't think so. The secret is to be satisfied with yourself, and if you're not, change that with a better routine, healthy habits, 1 or 2 healthier meals a day, a basic morning workout or walk, and of course, drinking water. Second thing, receiving compliments, but they seem bureaucratic. On the one hand, we may not receive compliments often, or when we do, they may feel somewhat bureaucratic, so to speak. For example, you rarely receive compliments, but when you do, they mostly seem careless and emotionless, as if they were said out of obligation. In situations like this, many people feel offended, believing that those words are not sincere. And folks, just one extra thing, if you feel like complimenting someone but don't do it because you feel embarrassed, do it anyway, even if it makes you uncomfortable. Sometimes the person on the other side needs to hear it more than you feel embarrassed to say it. Trust me. Returning to situations where those words don't seem sincere, in reality, they have precisely the opposite meaning. We should be happy because the person giving the compliment is somewhat careless in their feelings, considering that your attractiveness is a given, and therefore sees no reason to highlight it to someone else. What I mean by this is that, whether sincere or not, we should receive compliments in the same way. Sometimes we create huge expectations, hoping that people notice every detail of how we are dressed and put together, but the truth is that it is rare for someone to truly notice. And if you find someone who does, don't underestimate it for a second. Jokes aside, a person like that demonstrates a high level of empathy, kindness, and reciprocity, rare qualities nowadays. I'm not saying the person is a saint or anything, just that they have excellent qualities. Third thing, strangers try to make eye contact with you. This is simple, a brief glance in your direction that ends with a slight smile is a friendly signal. A longer and direct look into your eyes, obviously also accompanied by a smile, otherwise a serious look could indicate something else, transmits strong emotions and shows that the person has a strong desire to get to know you. There's a third possibility, if the person continues looking at you even after you notice, it's a clear sign of interest, or an assault attempt. This third option must be accompanied by a certain concern from the person to be discreet so as not to seem inappropriate or intrusive. Of course, there are people who are more secure and confident and do not look away when they are interested in someone. Just be careful not to make the other person uncomfortable. Comment if you are a more secure and confident person, or if you generally give quick and unnoticed glances. Fourth thing, people raise their eyebrows when looking at you. Usually, we raise our eyebrows automatically and unconsciously when we are in front of someone we consider attractive. You might not even pay attention to this and not notice when it happens repeatedly, but next time, try to notice it when you meet that special person. This behavior brings some suggestions, and none of them have to do with surprise. According to research by Catherine Keller, an American writer, first, by raising our eyebrows, we non-verbally signal that we are friendly and do not represent a threat. Secondly, it is a subconscious attempt to open our eyes wider to see better what is in front of us. Thus, a certain interest has been demonstrated. But of course, folks, this is not definitive. There must be a combination of other factors, which I will mention later in the video, so stay with me until the end. Let's go. Fifth thing, they don't try to keep their distance from you and gradually get closer. A question: do you usually stay close to people because you feel nothing, or even feel repulsion, or simply because your ideas don't match? Most likely, your answer would be no. After all, we try to keep such people at a safe distance, usually to avoid giving them a hug or touch if someone provokes strong positive emotions during a conversation. Physical distance is gradually reduced, and touches on the arm or forearm may occur. But of course, if it's you doing this, there must be some intimacy, otherwise, it could be a bit uncomfortable for the other person. You've probably noticed something like this during a casual conversation, for example, when you and your special person laugh at a joke and casually get closer. This signal is especially relevant and expressive when there is no objective need for closeness, we just want to be near and present for that special person. Sixth thing, everyone is surprised when they discover you have complexes. Do people genuinely get surprised when they discover that you also have problems, complexes, or low self-esteem? For example, I don't feel confident speaking in public, and people react saying, "What? You speak so well." This may indicate that your problem is being overestimated, that is, you are creating a bigger problem than it actually is. And for someone looking from the outside, your life seems perfect. When evaluating your appearance, others feel that you are entirely confident and self-sufficient. And indeed, an unquestionable proof of this is that you are here on this channel seeking knowledge about personal growth and wanting to become a better person. So congratulations to you. Returning to this surprise from people, it's a reaction that shouldn't bother you. It simply means the person doesn't know you very well yet. Here's a piece of advice: people who are surprised when you mention a complex or difficulty in something haven't yet deeply known you. There is room to improve that connection. Seventh thing, people are either very kind or very unpleasant to you. You may have already had to deal with rudeness or unexpectedly kind behavior. All of this indicates that people feel attracted to you. Someone secure in themselves, without complexes, always considered attractive and successful, reflects this in their own behavior, appreciating the same qualities in others. Therefore, if a friend or acquaintance considers you a good person and treats you with respect and consideration, it's because they see you the same way. On the other hand, all good people sometimes have to deal with negative emotions from others, many of which are completely unfounded. The main thing is not to take it personally or get irritated with these people. Understand that they are simply unhappy and insecure about themselves, adopting this behavior out of envy or low self-esteem. And as I said before, if you are here on this channel, it's because you want to change that. So if this content was useful in any way, leave a like, a comment about what you liked most or didn't like. I'd love to hear from you. See you next time.